Hey guys, FirstinWeather here. It's the day after Christmas, and as many of you probably know, the chances for snow, for a big snowstorm for the Mid-Atlantic, have really dropped significantly. In fact, there really looks like to be practically nothing for the 29th and 30th. If I take you back a few model runs, if we go back to the early model run for Friday, let me take this through. It was looking like we could see a pretty big system for the Mid-Atlantic, potentially dropping quite a bit of snow. If we go to the 12Z Saturday run, it became apparent that this was going to go to the south, and there was still a chance that the system could come, that the models could make the system come back to the north. But again, now it's Tuesday, and if we go back, there's nothing. All the models are suggesting that the system is just going to go right out to sea due to strong westerly winds. And so, if you might remember, in my previous video, which I uploaded a couple of days ago, I said that the storm could go anywhere from, give me one sec, could go anywhere from right here or here. So I said it could have gone like, it could go like this and go out up the coast, or it could just go like this. And unfortunately for snow lovers out there, it's looking like this is going to be the track the storm will take, essentially giving almost nothing for the Mid-Atlantic in these areas right here. But it could give a little bit of freezing rain and maybe some light flurries mixing in this area right here. But that looks to be about it. And so if I erase all and get out of here, oops, this thing is not working with me. Let's see, what can I do? Alright, that's not what I want. Go back. Here, I'm just gonna go back and reload this page. But exactly, so the system's going to come through, and it might give a little bit of freezing rain for these areas right here, but other than that, nothing really at all. And that's quite unfortunate, because for snow lovers at least, because this system could have really delivered a lot of snow, because the cold air would have been in place. You have this huge high right here, just giving in that cold air right here. But unfortunately, it looks like this cold air was just too strong, and these westerly winds were just too strong and just pushed the storm right out to sea. And so really a big event could have happened for the Mid-Atlantic, but a big bust. So now if we go past Friday and Saturday, you can see that the GFS model is trying to form another storm system, and it's showing a pretty good snowstorm. But again, look, it's January 1st, and that's about 5 to 6 days out, so most likely again this won't happen. There's potential for this storm to give big snows for the Mid-Atlantic, but again, 9 out of 10 there's a 90% chance that this storm will not happen, because again, the European model has no hints of a storm like this, and also we are 6 days out. And what I've noticed this winter is that the models tend to suppress storms to the south, and I think the general trend this winter so far has been for storms to go like this and just go out to sea instead of going up the eastern coast. And that's also why you haven't seen a big blockbuster storm for the Northeast yet, which is quite unusual. But who knows? This might change. But right now, this is not really looking that accurate. I think the GFS model is overhyping this by a lot. So just count this out of the picture. But now, if we go through, you can see one thing that all the models are agreeing on, and that's cold air. You can just see this massive trough over the eastern United States just pumping in that extremely cold air from Canada. And it's looking like we're going to have record-breaking cold temperatures for parts of the United States. And look at this. Look at this. This is January 2nd. And look at these temperature anomalies. This is 20 to 30 degrees below average for high temperatures for a large portion of the country. And if we take this through, you can see that these below average temperatures continue for a very long time. And then finally, around the end of the first week of January, you finally have some moderating temperatures and conditions for the United States. But if you go back, just look at this. This is a huge area of below average temperatures, and these temperatures are 20 to 30 degrees below average. This is for 12Z, so around 7 a.m. when for daytime lows. And look at this. We have temperatures in the single digits for North Carolina. We have portions of South Carolina seeing low temperatures in the teens. Even in Charleston, portions of Florida going well below freezing. And you have areas in the Northeast and Midwest going below zero. So really unbelievably cold conditions for the eastern United States, while the Southwest experiences warm conditions. But now if we go back to precip and look at this, you can see that we have a warming trend. We have this Bermuda high right here pumping in some milder air in the eastern United States, and as we take this through, these storm systems become inside runners as they go through here. So the general pattern is very cold conditions for the next 2 weeks or so, but after January 5th or 6th, conditions will become milder and more favorable for rain instead of snow for the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. So that's it for now. Sorry to those snow lovers who are really hoping for a big winter storm this Friday. Really hurts. Personally, it really hurts for me too. I was really hoping that we could see some big snows, and then also the chance of snow for Sunday night into Monday is also looking quite small. I would say right now about a 10% chance for the system to actually develop and actually bring some snows to the southeast and mid-Atlantic. So as of now, it's looking like the main story will just be really cold air, but not really anything in terms of snowfall. That's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.